legend.
You will mention Isauro and they will know who is Isauro.
The best fisherman in the world? Yeah, that could be true.
Isauro actually was the one to help capture a marlin record on fly.
443 sailfish, it's difficult to see that. That's a lot of fish. For Isauro at that time, they has only a compass. Now we have other technology that is more easy for us.
A career that has spanned decades, touched so many lives, made so many bucket list experiences possible for guests who've waited to come here their whole lives. When it comes to this place, it really is the meeting of two worlds. Here in Tropic Star, the thing that's so magical is that you come to a place like this and you're really in the middle of nowhere. And people come from far and wide to experience the fishing. These waters are so abundant, they're so full of life, but without people who understand them, form this connection over decades, they simply won't yield the results that our captains are able to. And certainly captains like Isauro set the standard so high, and that is what our captains of today are living up to.
These captains, they get up, they're catching a 5 a.m. in the morning panga to come over here. Still dark. They've got to bring the boats in and get them all ready.
Isauro set the standard really high. I'm sure the guys who received the training and mentorship run through a little checklist in their mind of what would Isauro do.
Mi nombre es Isauro Urrutia, Baloy. Como 3 años que May me mandó a llamar y me llevó a pescar y yo fui como cliente. Que he vivido toda mi vida en el mar.
He knows these waters like the back of his hand, and he came full circle when he got to experience them, as an angler. It's beautiful to see it.
His passion, what he do, even like today, he is still waiting for that fishing.
Mi edad son 82 años. Ingresé aquí a Tropi en el 73. Yo trabajé en este muelle, esos potes que están clavados aquí, esos potes yo trabajé. Trabajé mucho en las cabinas, las casas, cortando palos redondos, poniendo con y todo. Bueno, trabajé, después fui aprendiendo y yo trabajé en los botes. Me gustó, a mí nadie me enseñó.
I've been coming here a long time and I fished with a lot of captains. Isauro was always known as one of the best, if not the best captains. He was very popular. Quite a few clients would insist on having him as their captain. Isauro is the senior of every captain, the one that they would look up to and get guidance from.
We would not be able to provide what we do for our guests were it not for captains like Isauro. He represents what so many of our captains look to achieve.
Venga, 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 Marlin. El mar estaba muy agitado y estaba y el agua estaba verde. El dos, hay que ponerle cuidado al agua.
He had a good feel on the weather. He had a very great feel on where the fish was and catching the fish.
El agua, hay que buscar el agua limpia para que haya buena pesca.
He had this smell for fishing.
Some people underestimate the sheer ability of these captains, and Isauro is a perfect example of that, you know. The guys that have had the privilege of getting to know him and fish with him can attest to that firsthand.
Gentleman guy, that's what makes him so good. He's a celebrity because how nice he is always, and you go to the village and you will see him just sitting in his hammock, and anybody in the community that he can help, he will be happy to do.
Celebrity status for sure, and somebody so respected and loved in this community. And when you're in a really small community where there is very limited opportunity and economic activity, the lives that are lived by the captains, they are role models. They're born into a life where fishing is central. It is food, it is provision, it is life, it is livelihood.
En la comunidad, el orgullo que me llevo es que todos los que están ahí, los que son pescadores, pasaron por mí.
Walking into Isauro's home and seeing that table with all of his trophies and asking him, is this always there? And he said, it's always there. And that for me is a life well lived, because he's so proud of what he's achieved.
Ya, me siento bien, muy contento.
Something that you appreciate for somebody who is at that age, he retired, that should be at home, but he still wants to go fishing.
Vamos para Qatar. Vamos a Rusia.
Not many captains actually get to be in the fighting chair. As Isauro sat in the fighting chair, he said something in Spanish that basically translated to, the memories are all coming back.
Muy bien. Tranquilo.
He leaves behind a legacy that's really hard to live up to. He's kind, he is humble, despite his achievements. Somebody who encapsulates everything that the angling world in this context stands for. I think he leaves behind some serious shoes to fill, because he's had such an incredible career.
All that, it's amazing.
Honestly, it's something that you don't see every day. To acknowledge the lifetime of someone so remarkable.